Today I'm giving you my reaction to the movie Tommy Boy, or in the movie as Tommy's father would say, Tommy Boy! You have to see the movie to get it. So this movie is with Chris Farley, of course, one of the greatest comedians of modern times. And sadly, he passed away. But man, did he entertain. And in this movie, he is the protagonist. He has to save his father's business after his father passes away untimely. And admittedly, he's a lot more oriented toward parties than anything else. And so he kind of stumbles and bumbles his way because his heart is in saving this business. The antagonists are Rob Lowe and Bo Derek, who are trying to overtake the firm. So let's watch this, and I'll give you my reaction.
What my associate is trying to say is that our new brake pads are really cool. You're not even gonna believe it. Like, let's say you're driving along the road with your family, and you're driving along, la-li-la, woo, and then all of a sudden there's a truck tire in the middle of the road, and you hit the brakes. Whoa, that was close. Now let's see what happens when you're driving with the other guy's brake pads. You're driving along, and all of a sudden the kids are yelling from the back seat, I gotta go to the bathroom, Daddy. Not now, damn it. Truck tire. I can't stop. Help! There's a cliff. And your family's screaming, oh my God, we're burning alive! No, I can't feel my legs! In comes a meat wagon! Woo, woo, woo. And the medic gets out and says, oh my God! New guy's in the corner puking his guts out. All because you want to save a couple extra pennies. And to me, it doesn't...
Get out. Now.
Sir. Do you validate?
Now.
Okay, thank you.
Oh my God. The new guy is busy puking his guts out. My gosh, he is so entertaining. So that's the overly enthusiastic salesperson. And that's someone who really doesn't understand the customer. Clearly that customer loves his car collection. And in his demonstration, Tommy Boy destroys what the customer cherishes the most. Oh my God. So sadly, you see this in business, that there's a disregard for what the customer's real interest is in, what their real passion is. You know, the way to sell is to simply ask the customer, what's the biggest challenge you have? Do you need brake pads? And what would identify a great brake pad for you? What are the elements you need to know about? Not taking the customer stuff and destroying it. Ah, my God, that was awesome. All right, let's watch the next clip.
Oh, chicken wings.
Kitchen's closed until dinner. Just got cold stuff and desserts.
Boy, some chicken wings would really hit the spot. You sure it's closed?
Let me check. Yep, it's closed.
Okay. I'll just have a sugar packet or two. Hey, what's your name?
Helen.
That's nice. You look like a Helen. Helen, we're both in sales. Let me tell you why I suck as a salesman. Let's say I go into some guy's office. Let's say he's even remotely interested in buying something. Well, then I get all excited. I'm like, Jojo, the idiot circus boy with a pretty new pet. The pet is my possible sale. Oh, my pretty little pet. I love you. So I stroke it, and I pet it, and I massage it. Yeah, I love it. I love my little naughty pet. You're naughty. And then I take my naughty pet, and I go... Oh! I killed it! I killed my sale! That's when I blow it. That's when people like us have got to forge ahead, Helen. Am I right?
God, you're sick. Tell you what, I'll go turn the fryers back on and throw some wings in for you.
Hey, thanks, Helen. Tell me likey. Tell me what wingy.
Did that board of the head knock something loose?
What are you talking about?
That 180 you just pulled with the waitress. Why can't you sell like that?
I was just having fun. If we didn't get the wings, so what? We still got that meat lover's pizza in the trunk.
Hey, you got the wings because you were relaxed, so you had confidence. And that's what it takes to sell. Confidence. Your dad had that. Why do you always have to deep turd these things?
My dad was smart. I'm not.
Very true. But there's two types of smarts. Book smarts, which waved bye-bye to you long ago, and there's street smart, the ability to read people. And you know how to do that, just like your dad. He was the best at knowing what people wanted to hear and what people needed to hear. That's what selling is all about. In a way, these people are buying you, not just brake pads.
Hey, everybody.
Yeah, that line, they're buying you, not just brake pads. That's it. It's interesting, that transformation for Tommy Boy, where he is just in the flow of who he naturally is. Sales is the transfer of trust. Sales is you feeling confident in the person speaking to you and sharing with you, and vice versa. There's an establishment of that trust. And what Tommy Boy did was he was just his natural self. He was also self-deprecating. It wasn't like he said, "I'm perfect. I'm the greatest person ever. Give me, the wings because I'm so amazing." He said, "I suck. And that's why I struggle at times. I get too intense. Even though I love and care what I'm doing, I get too far intense. I go too far along and I get too intense and it turns people off." Not his exact words, of course. But that authenticity transferred into the waitress doing something extra for him, going the extra mile. You see, when you are true and authentic and you build genuine rapport, there's a transfer of trust. And a customer buying from you also means they need to take a leap of faith, that they may have to go an extra mile to make it happen, to coordinate things, to get you the money and all these different elements. So they have to make an effort too. And if they know, like, and trust someone, they're likely to do that. Tommy set up that know, like, and trust right there because he was authentic and true. And he also didn't care so much about the sale itself. He cared about the communication. He just wanted to talk and be authentic. He wanted to listen and be authentic. And when the sale is less important than the service to the person you're selling to, that's when you become a selling machine. It's the great irony of sales. The best salespeople don't sell, they serve. All right, let's watch the next video.
Fellas, you just ran out of time.
Chicken wings.
Let's think about this for a sec, Ted. Why would somebody put a guarantee on a box? Very interesting.
Go on, I'm listening.
Here's the way I see it, Ted. Guy puts a fancy guarantee on a box because he wants you to feel all warm and toasty inside.
Yeah, makes a man feel good.
Of course it does. Why shouldn't it? You figure you put that little box under your pillow at night, the guarantee fairy might come by and leave a quarter. Am I right, Ted?
What's your point?
The point is, how do you know the fairy isn't a crazy glue sniffer? Building model airplanes, says the little fairy. Well, we're not buying it. He sneaks into your house once, that's all it takes. Next thing you know, there's money missing off the dresser and your daughter's knocked up. I've seen it 100 times.
But why do they put a guarantee on the box then?
Because they know all they sold you was a guaranteed piece of shit. That's all it is, isn't it? Hey, if you want me to take a dump in a box and mark it guaranteed, I will. I got spare time. But for now, for your customer's sake, for your daughter's sake, you might want to think about buying a quality product from me.
Okay, I'll buy from you.
Oh, that's... What?
I love it. He's shocked by his own sale. You know why that worked, in my opinion, is he got to the root of what the customer wanted. The customer really didn't want the words guaranteed. They wanted performance of the product. And what Tommy Boy saw was he saw through to what the customer was really asking for. When that customer said there was a guarantee, it meant the customer had confidence. And so Tommy Boy realized that quality is the definition of confidence. He had to address that root concern of the customer. And he also spoke in a language that clearly engaged the customer, because at times the customer made like a shocked face and what's your point? He kept the customer engaged. When selling, we need to do the same thing, is get to the root desire of the customer. But also make sure we're speaking the language that resonates with them so they understand what we're trying to share. So there you have it. That was my review of Tommy Boy. It's an excellent movie. My gosh, I must have watched this movie over a dozen times now. It is hysterical. And the best is the part of putting her head up the... watch the video. So watch the movie, I should say. But what do you think of the reactions? What's your thoughts about the movie? I'd love to hear it. And was there some tips here that you could use for your own business? I'd love to know that too. Thanks for watching my reaction videos. I'll catch you later. And don't forget, come on by. We can jam out together.